Howdy kids, Dr. Freedom here with the Times from Doctoring News. Some folks are wondering how come there was only one news report like this week. And that's because, well, I've been kind of down in the dumps. My last video I put up was on the 20th, and that was for, mysterious things are afoot. I'm hearing some things that point to a logical explanation as to why Janet Fielding was called into the Beeb, and I don't believe it involves a reappearance on the show. So as I warned you, her going to the Beeb could have had anything to do with, say, maybe a DVD commentary, maybe an interview, or something like that, or another project. It didn't have to be anything to do with Series 11. But that's not what has me down in the dumps. What has me down in the dumps is later that same evening came the announcement that Ohio Who 2018 has been postponed to next year. Well, I'm disappointed more than anything. It's just, once again, us folks here in Ohio are getting the rug pulled out from underneath us, and it makes me a bit upset. Matter of fact, I went from watching that video straight over to Eventbrite and immediately demanded my refund. It doesn't mean that I won't attend Ohio Who in 2019. I really hope that there's going to be an Ohio Who 2019, but after the TLX thing, my hopes were brought back up by the Ohio Who gathering that took place a couple weeks after that. But now they're not even going to try to even do that this year. They're not even going to try to have a gathering. They're not even going to try to do an event. It's just all been postponed to 2019, and that's what upsets me. A group of people got together in 2 weeks. They put together an event that fans had a lot of fun at. It wasn't the big TLX convention we were promised, but it was still a great gathering and a great time for all. But now here we are, 4 months to the date that Ohio Who 2018 would have taken place, and there are no plans to do anything. And that's what upsets me more than anything about this whole thing. I don't know, just very upset. I wish them all the best. Like I said, I will attend in 2019 when they have one, but looks like this year we're looking at making plans to go to Chicago TARDIS, and that way we can at least have a little fun this year, Who related fun. But let's get on to the news, shall we? Let's get off that bird. Let's rise above it. Let's move on. Okay, now Girly Letters have been quite busy this past week. Okay, over here on Girly Letters Doctor Production News, filming in a quarry again. This was put up on Friday. Now, as y'all know, we've heard about this weird, what appears to be set that was set up in that one quarry. On June 6, a group of extras reported to Tredegar, a town near Brecon Beacons National Park in Wales, to portray hostages. I'm aware scenes involving the same hostage situation were also filmed at Rothlock Studios the week of July 18th through the 22nd. I'll share some social media posts from the filming, but be warned that the posts may be deleted once they are given attention to by this blog. And this does happen, so don't be too surprised if they do eventually disappear. Now, this particular selfie is apparently of a hostage, and it says Black Eye. So, interesting. Moving on. Another post from the Tredegar location pin. The moment you get on location, the fine entertainment is throwing rocks at a dead sheep on set, blah, blah, blah. So, I'm assuming it's not a real dead sheep, so don't worry about you guys. Another post from the same person at this time says, Landafall, Rondaka Sinan Toff, United Kingdom. Forgive me if I mispronounce that, it's Welsh. And nice little group photo here with a group of extras out for a filming. Okay, in this case, the SA stands for Supporting Artistes, another term for extra. A group of 10 extras are sitting on the side of the road with automobiles and a typical aqua location truck in the background. They're all dressed identically in baggy black pants. Okay, that kind of got redundant. Tan short sleeve t-shirts and curiously Blackwater shoes. I'm aware there were more than 10 extras hired for this shoot. The location is in a quarry in Brecon Beacons, according to the same person who knew quarries were so cool, and a hashtag onset, blah, blah, blah. There's also an Instagram story with the hashtag Trefil. Here we go. Check this out. Now, with this information, I was able to Facebook and found 2 posts about a set built in a quarry on Langdonier, forgive me if I completely killed that, adjacent to Trefil. I've been discouraged from saying that these people's description of the construction as a film set is accurate. Still, I find it that curious that two different people who have not friended each other on Facebook came to the same conclusion about the construction. And here's the post and all that on Facebook with the pictures, and here's the film set and whatnot if you want to go take a look at it. All of it's linked up here for you to go check out. If this is a set, it's a fairly elaborate set and unlikely to be used for merely one day's filming with some extras. My guess is if it's an actual set and for Doctor Who, they have spent or will spend several days filming there. I'm aware that Bradley Walsh was not there on June 6th. He was at 10 Downing Street in London for some publicity photos for Soccer Aid. Jodie Whittaker, Mandy Beale, and Cole, and some of the crew members went to the Beyonce concert in Cardiff on the evening of June 6th. Following week, July 11th to the 15th, the production moved to Granada province, Spain. I'm assuming he meant June. Interesting stuff going on. Mysterious things still afoot. All right, let's keep moving. Lizo, Mzimba, and Bradley Walsh give more Series 11 details. This was out on the 21st, the day before. Lizo has today released this interview with Bradley Walsh from last month's BAFTAs. During the interview, Mzimba revealed that as of May 13th, they were in the final few episodes left to film, and I'd venture to guess that the finale block is currently being filmed. The Doctor is Graham's boss, apparently. Well, she's my boss now, so whatever she says, I have to do. Walsh went on to describe Series 11 as fantastic, extraordinary, epic, and big, really big, even by Doctor Who standards. It will double it. It will raise it to a completely different level, higher than it's ever been. And if you want to listen to the interview, click here. That will take you to it. Doctor Who Block 4 Director of Photography Simon Chapman was back in Canada on May 21st, so it's likely that this is when the current finale block began. So Spain filming was for episode 9 and/or 10. Okay, now this is a nice little video put up by the Leeds Playhouse of Christopher Eccleston putting in his little bit. Be sure to go check this out. It's a short video, roughly about 2 minutes, but it's Chris going on telling a little bit about his background as well as his tie to the Leeds Playhouse. Indy Mac user put this up. DWSR filming today was at the Eccleston River, and this was put up on the 23rd, yesterday. This was in Newport, last used for season 10. It's a private location, so this is all that there is to see right here. So don't worry about being spoiled on that front. Moving on. Okay, Geek Road Trip. This is talking about Who North America. I'm actually considering taking a little road trip here in the summer when I've got some time to myself. And so if you want to go take a little run through of this, boom, here you go. The 11th Doctor Chronicles will be out in August. These are the ones that are narrated by Jacob Dudman. And here's a little synopsis, lay down, and all that of the stories for you and the writers. Cast: Jacob Dudman as narrator, the Doctor, Eleanor Crooks, Danny Horn, Simon Fisher Becker in as Dorian Maldivar, and some others. Boom, boom, here you go. Crossrail moves into a former Doctor Who film location. And this location is the one that was used for the Ambassadors of Death. If you scroll down right here, way down, this little clip, they see how they've halted it. This was the entrance, I believe, for right here. Right, Crossrail, the Ambassadors of Death. Back to the Doctor's show, the Ambassadors of Death, as the approach to the other tunnel had been used as an entrance to the underground space center that's visited by the Doctor and Liz Shaw. And boom, 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 here you go. So, interesting that boom, here we go. And, an old film location came up in this particular segment. And this is because, yes, it's a downer that Ohio Who will not be happening this year. But I've decided if we can make it and the weather's good, we're going to aim for Chicago TARDIS this year. So, if you're going to be going to Chicago TARDIS, there's a good chance Dr. Freedom's going to be there unless plans change. So once again, some interesting stuff going in and around, possibly involving that Quarry set that we've seen before that we weren't sure is for Doctor Who or not. So we're going to have to keep our eyes out on that and see if there's any more mentions. So until next time, everybody, take care. Ta-ta. Enjoy the rest of your day. See you on the flip side. Freedom out, kiddies.